All right, y'all. Good morning. We are going to hike from New Chapel Trailhead to Leota Trailhead on the Knobstone Trail. We got to go down this hill to get to the actual intersection where you can go left or right. We'll show you that once we get down this big old hill, though. And we've had a little bit of storm damage along the trail. It's steep coming down this hill, y'all. It's a good hill to go up at the end of a hike if you're going south on the KT. Abel.
Yeah.
You gonna do 9 miles today with me, bud?
Yep.
All right, let's do it. It's pretty in the woods this morning, y'all. The way the sun is shining through cracks in the canopy, it's just really awesome. The ferns are all showing out, just being beautiful. And birds are being kind of quiet though, which is kind of odd. So we haven't even got to the intersection yet, coming off of the Trailhead Hill. Yeah.
Right in the middle of a big old spider.
Oh, yeah. So all that storm damage, yeah, I'm thinking go up and around. All that storm damage, there's a tree down before you get to the intersection. We're gonna go up and around, y'all. Just letting you know where there's obstacles and trees down along the path so you can be prepared, because I know a lot of people like to bring their dogs or young kids, and these are things you need to plan for. So right is to the New Chapel, and that's showing us New Chapel here. Let's pull up the map. All right, after conferring with the map, we're gonna head left. So up here to the right is the cross. Yep, it crosses over. We got to go down through the creek bottoms the first couple miles, which is always nice. There it is. There's a staircase right there. Careful on the stairs, y'all. We're having to dodge spider webs and lots of ninja sticks. If you're going to hike and you don't like spiders, wait till later in the day so someone like us has cleared the trail for you. Alrighty, y'all. Second creek crossing of the hike so far. All within a half mile, I would say. Right? It's a nice little spot right here, though. Look at the rock vein.
This rock is literally a natural slide.
Yeah, buddy. So they're not going to be too happy. It's already a little humid. And we're about to start that uphill incline. All right, so less than a mile from the trailhead, you start your first incline. It's not terrible, but it's long like almost all the inclines on the KT. They will definitely get you in shape. It is an awesome exercise for sure. Yeah. Abel, you good back there, brother? Mm-hmm. Yeah? Mm-hmm. All right. You're breathing kind of heavy. Why are you breathing so heavy?
I have asthma.
Yeah, you're doing good, buddy. You're doing good. Y'all hear that? My boy's got asthma. I wanted him to tell you that. So, the fact that he's doing it means you can do it. Just got to do it at your own pace, that's all. All right, y'all. So, we've ran into another obstruction. This one's not near as big as the other one was. Once you get up that initial steep hill, it kind of levels off on the top of the knob for a bit. Thank you. Come on, bucko. Awesome. Good job, buddy. One thing I do like is it's shaded through here, especially on super hot days like today. All right, guys. So we made it to the first mile marker on our leg of the KT Trail this hike. Everyone's enjoying great conversation. We're glad to have a member of the Inclusive Hikers group join us today. Made it easy for logistics. We picked her up. She left her car at one end of the trail, and we drove ours back to the beginning. So we've only got to do one leg today. It'll be about 9 miles total. It's going to be a good day for it. All right, guys, another tree down right after mile marker 18. So you just got to go around them or go through them if you want to. I love those root balls. Oh, you're good. I love just looking at the bottom of those big root balls. It's awesome. The amount of power that was required to push that over is insane. Somebody's been in here recently trying to cut some of this off though, and I appreciate that. The people that take care of this trail really do care about it and put a lot of time and effort into keeping it hiker friendly for folks. You can smell the fresh cut wood though. That's how I know they were in here recently. And you can see the sawdust. So typically it wouldn't have been that sunny through there, but because a bunch of big trees were down, the sun was able to penetrate the canopy more. Oh, there's another tree down not too far from the last one. This part of the trail though is kind of just ridge top hiking, which is nice. Gives you a break, lets you catch your breath. What I'm finding interesting is how wet the trail still is, y'all. It's not raining in a couple days, and it's the hottest it's been all year here right now. But the trail's still soggy. I know the canopy's blocking the sun from drying it out, but it's still kind of shocking to me. Ahoy, matey. Yeah, you guys are short. Y'all can do it. It's been some muddy hiking this morning, but this week it's going to be dry all week. So if you get back out here in a couple of days, it won't be so squishy, I'd imagine. But that mud sure does slow you down and give you a little bit more exercise, that's for sure. Y'all, this is the absolute muddiest section we've came across so far. Oh man, but then look at that beautiful view it opens up into once you get out of the swamp. Gracious. Yeah, but then it opens up into this nice clearing, guys, and it's pretty once it gets out of that wet area. Yeah, baby girl. You hadn't came up to mile marker 19 yet.
1.8.
It was at that moment that Addie Mae regretted going on the 9-mile hike. All right, y'all, so we're coming to mile marker 19. Addie was excited. But it's dried out a little bit through this section, so that's a nice thing. And this has not been very much of an incline, so that's always nice. But oh, I'm not jinxing this. It's the facts, baby. When we get on the second half of this leg of the trip, it's going to be a lot of inclines. Coming off the mud and going on the cheat code with us. Somebody's made a little trail to go around and dodge that mud pit. I'm thankful for it.
They did this on purpose?
Oh, yeah, they did.
I'm sure it's not the first time that's gotten bogged out.
Oh, no, for sure. It looks like somebody's drove through there for sure. With like a four-wheeler. Probably DNR.
Ooh.
You okay, May? All right. I don't see a cheat code on this spot, though.
Yeah, I got this.
Don't run, don't run, don't run. You're going to sling mud everywhere. It's not much of an obstruction, but another tree down shortly after mile marker 19 once you get through the mud pits. And it opens back up into the same beautiful trail that we've come to love. Go, Knobstone, go. Yep, there's another one. Another one bites the dust. Dun, dun, dun.
I'm going to throw an acorn at you. Dun,
It's not an acorn, it's a pine cone. You goofball.
Same difference.
Pine cone's way bigger. Y'all, we ran flat into a dead end in this tree down, so we're gonna have to navigate around this booger and get out on the other side. While we're doing that, got a question for you. How do you make a napkin dance? Does anybody know? That's right, put a little boogie in it. Yeah. Be careful, man.
Watch your head.
Oh, yeah, there we go. All right, all right. Here you go, buddy. See that, Abel? Grab that so it doesn't smack you. Or not.
I smacked myself on the tree.
All right. Yeah, that's a whole wall of tree there. Gracious.
A beaver belt
Man, look at this storm damage, y'all. Wow. So I'd say we're probably about halfway between mile marker 19 and 20 at this point. There's a lot of down trees, y'all. Yeah, you can smell it. It's not been too long since they've been in here. You can even see the sawdust, but more trees have fallen since then. And of course, a lot of times it's these pine trees. You never know what you might see on the trail, y'all. Pretty little spider. Keep your eyes open. You always see something cool out here. Another down tree to get through. This was not too awful bad. We can make it. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, I got you. You can move on. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Dang, there's some more down up ahead. I know these spring storms have kept them fellas and ladies busy keeping the trail clear this year.
Hope we don't get poison ivy.
No, you're good, buddy. Yep. You see the trees are clearly flashed for you, May. It says KT with the white on it, baby. They keep you straight. Yep. Not on the actual KT, you can't have horses. But there's horse trails that crisscross it all over the place. Yeah, there's over 100 miles of horse trail that cross it. All right, y'all, we're on the first substantial decline right now.
That's my favorite spot.
You use more leg muscles going down than you do going up, buddy.
That's my favorite spot.
But so it's our first substantial decline, and I'm letting them enjoy it because they don't realize that what goes down must come up. So on the other side of this valley, we'll be going back up a steep hill, I'm sure. Yeah, it's really pretty in here, though. Look at that, y'all. The videos just don't do it justice. It's hard for the camera to capture the depth of things. That ravine right there, we're probably 80 feet, 90 feet up, and we're halfway down the hill, though. Other than the mud spots and the trees that are down, the trail itself has been pretty good today. Coming up on mile marker 20, y'all. Mile marker 20, one more mile till we stop for lunch, May. One more mile, you'll be halfway, baby. You're doing good. There's a little. Yep, to mile marker 25. There's a little creek down in the bottom here. It's already drying out. I say that in all the videos. These are mostly wet weather creeks, y'all. Don't bank on them for water during summer months. Please plan appropriately. Another tree down. There we go. Anybody want to splash in the water and cool off?
I got it.
May said, no, I'd rather keep going. I want to get to the midway point, Dad. It's right after mile marker 20. You start an incline. It's a rather long one. Be prepared for that. Pretty cool to see jack-o'-lantern mushrooms on the trail. All right, you get to the top of that incline. Got a marker for you, let you know. Oh, buddy, to go that way, we got to go through all these trees, but we're going to go around them like we've been doing. Man, I think that's 4 or 5 trees down right there blocking the trail. Yeah. We'll get through it, though. So we went wide. We're still climbing over down trees because there's so many of them. Definitely getting your exercise in. There you go. So, as you can tell, tornadoes had their fun coming through here. So we're just gonna have to off track, get around her, and get back on the trail. Getting a little bit of a breeze now, and man, does it feel good. It's a humid day, so all of us are sweating a little bit, and that breeze just feels amazing.
I feel like I'm sweating a lot of it.
And the trail opening up is really nice too. There's sections of the trail that are narrow, and then there's sections that are nice and wide like this. Well, yeah, we didn't make it far without running into another down tree. So plan accordingly, because they are definitely slowing our hike down, that's for sure. I'm going around.
Maybe we're too.
All right, does anybody know what these markers are? Not seen those before.
I think it means like we're halfway done.
No, sir. No, sir. But we are starting down a really big decline, guys. Oh, my goodness, it's deep down there.
You lucky I caught this.
Yes, sir. So this decline is a lot of switchbacks. That's how they get you safely down the hills. We started way up there, y'all.
Imagine just falling.
That wouldn't be fun, buddy. But we're almost halfway down her. Just gonna zigzag back and forth down the hill to get down at the... Down in the bottom, I believe there's a creek. So the trail gets pretty narrow down in the bottoms, but I absolutely love the bottoms. They're part of my favorite part of the entire experience because there's so much more plant life down in the bottoms. And sure enough, there's a little creek, like I said. Another tree down. Opportunity for some water. Look how clear that water is, y'all. Bring you a life straw and just fill her up. That's what we do. Life straw doesn't weigh maybe 2-3 ounces max, so it's definitely worth keeping in your kit just in case you need it and you come across a water source. That way you don't expend your own water source that you're carrying with you. Just showing y'all the creek from the other side. That beautiful undergrowth. Here we go. We've camped along this creek. Of course, you got to leave the main trail so many 100 yards, but we've camped along this creek, and it's always nice. Lots of wildlife traffic through here. So you'll hear all kinds of forest creatures at night and in the morning as the forest is coming alive and waking up for the day. Crossing. There you go, buddy. You see how small it is. It's down to a trickle when it's fully gorged, just running through the whole bottom of the bed here.
That can make a small fire.
Yep. Yep. Somebody missed a spider web. Mile marker 21, y'all. You start up that incline right there, boy. You hot, ain't you, buddy? Sweating.
Mm-hmm.
It's a humid day.
Oh, it's perfect sea right.
We'll find us a little flat spot up ahead and take a quick break, grab a little bite to eat, and finish her out. So we got 4 more miles now. All right, y'all, we fueled up. We're back at it. Took us a little 5-minute break, scarfed down some PB&J sandwiches, ate a nanner. Back on the trail. I love the ferns in the forest bottom there. See, this part of the little wet weather creek's dry. There's a briar right there, Abel. It'll poke you.
Did you supposed to mention?
Deeper than you thought, huh?
Woo! Just go. I'm gonna do that again.
Creek crossing.
I'm not gonna follow you, Hattie. I do not wanna.
Good idea to cool your face off. Yeah, buddy.
Wait, Hattie, put your stick in there. I wanna see how deep.
Right after that creek bottom, there's a couple trees down, and there's lots of game trails, so it wouldn't be hard to get lost. Just continue to look for flashes. The white flashes are a dead giveaway, but also another indicator will be sections where they have came through and cut down trees. If you see that, you know you're still on the trail. Down in these bottoms, the trail gets narrow because of all the overgrowth. But again, it's a lot more plant life to look at. Another down tree. They're trying to figure out the best way to get around it. Looks like you got to do a little climbing on this one. Right next to the creek. Yeah. Oh, she's going to go under. Look at you guys. Got another trail down, another tree down on the trail. So we're just going to cut through the work around here.
You okay? Jump right there.
That ninja stick got her.
You good? Okay.
Good job. Tough girl. That's right. That's right. She told her scraped knees are badges of honor. This trail's kind of been rowdy today with all these down trees, y'all. So this tree is so big they just made it a little step. That's awesome. Turn around, show it to you. Pretty cool. Trail gets a little narrow right next to the creek bank. I'm happy to still see some water running though. We camped a couple years back, way over there across the creek. It was beautiful. The animals forgot we were out here, it seemed like. They were all around our campsite at dark. That's pretty cool, isn't it, buddy? Yeah. Man, it gets real shaded in here. I like this. This is nice.
I just came up with a
It's beautiful.
You can take that and put it there.
Oh, yeah.
And then you cover it with moss.
There you go, buddy. It's so pretty down here. This breeze feels amazing.
Oh my God.
You good, buddy? Them ninja sticks getting you, ain't they?
Yes.
Abel, you want to cross the tree?
What tree?
This one here, it's not rotten.
Yeah, I got it.
All right. Girls, we're going to let Abel cross the tree. He loves to do that stuff.
This one right here. This the one?
Whoa, what is that, dude?
She was huge.
Let's not bother it. It might sting the tar out of you.
What is it? I thought it was a bumblebee at first, but
I ain't never seen one of those. I don't know what it is.
It looks like a spider.
it
Jeez
flies. It's not a
Louise.
spider.
That dude's rowdy looking. You gonna take a picture and Google it?
I'm gonna ask ChatGPT.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go across this ledge.
Let your brother go first, baby. Perfect log for a bench right there, huh? All right, so we're coming up on mile 22 here, which is along the creek bottom. Got 3 more miles to go. You guys are doing awesome, kids. All right, we're starting the uphill now, y'all. It's gonna be a nice long uphill between 22 and 23. Mile markers 22 and 23, I should say. So we came from way up there. We're working our way down, which means we'll be going back up. But it's a beautiful view out here though. And these trails coming down the hillsides are very narrow. So you gotta be paying attention and not get too close to the edges. That's what the kids have been saying. They want to sleigh down the hill. Creek crossing.
You want to go to the left? It's a little less steep.
Yeah. Actually, the trail looks like it kicks back over there anyhow. All right. Mile marker 23. 2 miles left, y'all. We got some uphills. We got a serious elevation gain between 24 and 25 that we're not looking forward to. I'll be honest, just because it's so hot and humid today. But it'll get us to the end. And it's been a beautiful day for a hike so far. More trees down on top. The sun was beating down right in that section. Start a little bit of a decline and transition right back into an incline. So mile marker 23 to 24 is a lot of ridge top walking. Lots of ups and downs, but nothing too crazy. And that breeze is magic right now. Of course, at the end, after hiking 7 miles, you start a whole lot of uphills. Everybody's tired, but we're pushing through because we're troopers. Yeah. All right, guys, just showing you that ridge top walking we're doing here. Both sides is a steep drop off. We've been on a steady incline for about a quarter mile now. I think we ought to be getting pretty close to mile marker 24. All right, guys. Coming up on mile marker 24. Up on this ridge top here. We gotta go to 25 and just a little bit past that to the trailhead. It's gonna be awesome. It's been a good hike. It's probably been one of the longest hikes this year so far as time, but it's been a nice hike. Everybody's had a good spirit, even with it as hot and humid as it is. Starting that long gradual zigzag downhill, coming off of mile marker 24. And then we're gonna come up on that beast of an incline to get up out of here to the trailhead going into mile marker 25. Everybody said their dogs is barking. They ready to wrap this here hike up. So this downhill is pretty steep, y'all. You gotta go slow. It doesn't get you taken away from you and just take off running. As my son said, we are going to start the climb to hell. They are whooped, y'all. They hung in there, though. I'm proud of them. We're not.
Why are you saying that? We still got all up here.
That's right, but yeah, you're at 25, son, so now you just got the distance to the trailhead, brother.
I hate this.
I'm so proud of them pushing through. I know their butts are kicked, but they're doing it. Yeah. Let's get up there. See how I cross the road? Come uphill here. Woo! We're doing it, guys. See that tree up there painted KT? Shane, you see it on the right? Y'all, they said they're happy because we're almost done. She's got one more hill to go up. And they were like, one more hill? Look at them go, y'all. They are pushing through on fumes. That's true. She said the faster we get done, the faster we can go swimming. All right, y'all. That's it. We made it. Thanks for joining us. Stay tuned as we hike the next section. Won't be this week. We got that homesteaders camp out coming up. But we'll get her done. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope we gave you an idea what to expect. And we hope to see you on the trail. Until next time, keep dreaming.